I joined NCAE when I first started teaching. I was a classroom teacher when I first started teaching in 1993. And at my school, my mentor pretty much just said, hey, most of us around here are members of NCAE. It's our professional organization. You should join. So I did. And since then, NCAE is still our professional organization, but it's also the organization that advocates and tries to change the things that need to be changed for the better for public education and for our kids here in North Carolina. The campaign that the Wake Librarians are doing right now was something that started, I guess, before last in the school year, and we did a survey with all of the Wake librarians and had about 80 to 85% of the librarians respond to the survey about the biggest issues that they faced as librarians. And what a lot of them said was that they struggled with their collections, keeping them up to date and purchasing books. Some schools have a lot of access to funds, some get very little. So that inequity and that sort of unfairness and non-consistency throughout the county made that be our biggest issue for this campaign. Wake County has standards for our collections, and most schools are nowhere near the age of collection that it's supposed to be, that our standards are there for. This is the place where they get their books, and they love to read. I mean, anybody that tells you any different is wrong. Kids see themselves represented here through our collection, and that's super important, and it's super important for those types of titles to be up to date. There have been lots of studies that show that kids who enjoy reading do better on standardized tests. And we need to have those newer books, because if kids like to read and love to read, then they're going to do better on those standardized tests. And they're going to want to read in their classroom when they have things that they have to read. They're going to be able to do it better if they've practiced their reading with all, the books of their choice. If there wasn't a librarian here, it would mean that a lot of kids would not have access to the professional who chooses and curates the books and the resources that we have in this building. There's a reason why North Carolina has put the expectation that school librarians have a master's degree in library science. It is a science. I've told the kids about this recently, and they think it's pretty cool that, I'm a scientist in the white lab coat curating books. But it is that important and that special that we have that expectation in North Carolina. This place is important to our school. It's important for the kids to be able to, like I've said before, to see themselves here, to feel loved and included. We make it a place that all those folks feel welcome, all the families feel welcome, and that's what this library, should continue to be, and that's what I work towards, and why I still value it and fight for it every day, all day.